guys, so it is Tuesday, and if you have watched a couple of other videos of mine before, you know that for the absolute majority of time life is kind of on top, but today it's not, and it has to do with that I had my theoretical motorbike license test today in the morning at 10 o'clock, and unfortunately I didn't pass it. So you have to get at least 52 points out of maximum 65. It's a questionnaire with 70 questions, and they randomly select 5 out and delete them. And I got 47, which it bumps me so much. Some people might say that I wasn't close, some people might say I was close. And if I just look at myself in the mirror, because you get an email afterwards with the points and on which categories you got the points on, and there was one area where I did not get too many points at all. So I have a lot of improvement on that one, and I feel that for the next time I want to take the test, I just have to focus a lot more on that one. And quite funny, when I did take my license for my driver's license, it was kind of almost 10 years ago. That was one of the areas where I passed it on the first try, but that was also the area where I get the least points. So, and the thing that bums me the most, I think, is that when I did get my driver's license, I did pass the theoretical test the first time. I did pass my practical exam the first time also, and I thought like I was 18, I did pass the test theoretically on the first time. So now I'm 27, I'm so much more mature, I'm so much a smarter person, I think. And if I compare the version I were then versus now, it's like day and night. So I thought probably that I was a little bit overconfident for the test. I did study a lot, as you can see on the points. I wasn't having 20 or 30 or something like that, but yeah, I think I just felt so much anger after the test. And me sitting here and sharing these things is that life for me, it's not just all rainbows and sunshine. And of course, failing a test like this, it might not be a big thing if you just look at, there can be worse things happening in life. But for me, it's just that I have so many, things in the air. I have so many balls in the air, and my time is so valuable. So I don't really have the time to take this test again. I just don't want to, study anymore. I just want to feel that. I just want to have that behind me. So I think that is what bumps me the most. When I was 18, I had so much time, and now I really don't. So yeah, and one of the reasons why I wanted to pick up this camera and share it with you is to share the ups and downs. That is really my goal with this kind of documenting my journey. And most importantly, I think that this is obviously a setback and how I handle it. And I just wanted to let you know that I really feel super bummed about it. I were super frustrated and angry after the test, and I'm not a person that blames other things, so I really blame myself. And I think that is a lesson to be learned here, is that if you are a person that blames the test, then there are 20,000 different combinations of the test, and some people might say you got unlucky and got a hard test or something like that. That's not the way I see it. I just blame myself to 110%, and why I get so angry is because I know that I'm a person that should be able to manage it on the first try. I did it before. I really felt so confident about it this time. And the lesson to be learned here is that life goes on, and it's not a huge thing. I have calmed down a little bit after the test, but I'm going to take the test tomorrow, so wish me all the best of luck. And of course, we will see if I may pass it or not. But yeah, I'm going to really focus on the area where I didn't, the area where I was the weakest. And I am a person that I really have to fight for things, and it might look like I'm living this kind of like super nice life, which I am. I'm super grateful for it, but it all comes with a price, and it all has a cost. And as you know, we have witnessed now, I'm going to get my bike license, and it's going to be so nice. And a lot of people might think that it was like a super easy path on getting it, and you can see now it was not. I failed it. I'm going to be super nervous for when I have the practical exam. That is, I would say, the hardest one. But the lesson to be learned is that you just have to put up your sleeves, keep on going, and make sure that I prepare better for the next time. That is kind of the lessons that I'm taking with me. And if there are anyone out there that is going to take a similar one, even if it's just driver's license or motorbike license or whatever it might be, my best tip is to like structure your test in the best possible way. I really felt that I did structure my test in such a bad way. I took like probably like 60 or 70% of the time for the first like quarter of questions. So I had so many questions left with so little time. So that is what I'm taking with me for tomorrow to plan my test in such a better way. And I'm a person that is like a perfectionist in those kind of ways. So I really want to make 100% sure that I'm answering in the best way, reading through the questions 1, 2, 3, 4 times. But when you have only 50 minutes and 70 questions, you have to speed up. So yeah, I'm not going to keep on talking that too much about this, but I just wanted to share it. Generally speaking, I really have to work so hard for things when I'm achieving them. And I think that in some way I'm grateful for it, even though it sucks. It really does. Everything from I didn't even get into the realtor program on the first try. I have to study up my grades that weren't good enough. I have been in this kind of situation before, and I really just have to work so hard in order to get what I want to be. But in one way, I'm thankful for it, because if I would have achieved everything just like so easy, then I think that the kind of like grit I have and my ambitions and like work ethic wouldn't be as strong as they are today. So yeah, that's all for me for now. I'm working from home today. I didn't felt that too well either, to be honest. Like I feel very exhausted and tired and warm in my body. So yeah, I have to manage the rest of my day in a smart way. I still have some negotiations keep on going, and in dialogue with people and stuff that doesn't stop just because you're feeling a little bit unwell. So yeah, let's keep on crushing the day, and fingers crossed for tomorrow. Alright guys, so we're done for today. It has been quite a bad kind of showings day. I had like 4 showings today. First one I had 0, which is I cannot even like remember the last time I didn't even have one single person on the open showing. it wasn't even like a book showing, something like that. So 0 people, first one. It really bums me out because then I can do nothing, in the aspect of no one to negotiate with and stuff like that, no one to talk with the price, getting potential bids and stuff. So that one was not that too pleasant, but it's a part of life. You just have to push through, be optimistic and positive anyways. And the other one, I got only one person, so that was also not that too great. And then I had some quick lunch, and then I had 2 showings after that. The first one I did have, was it 4? No, it was 3. 3 people on that open house, and then I had 4 on the other one. So yeah, not the best, not the best day at all. Far from personal best with the amount of people on showings, but that's life. And you being a real estate agent, you cannot control how many people are going to show up in that aspect. So yes, have to push through. The market now is quite slow, if I would think that would be the best word for it. And yeah, we just had to be optimistic, push through, and do everything I can. And especially when it's a little bit shaky and when the market is kind of slow, it's so important to just like keep your head down, focus on what you can control, so you don't get like too bummed about not selling the too many apartments, and then everything just goes downhill. I think that is very important to be proactive and make sure that doesn't happen. And when the market is slow, try to go on even more client meetings and stuff like that, because then in the end, when things are going a little bit more smooth on the market, you're going to like flow and sell a lot of apartments. So that is at least my mindset. And now I'm just going to head back home, try to prepare some content for the next week, prepare these videos also, and going to try to get a run in, get some snack, and then call it a day. So that's all for me for now, and yeah, see you soon.